Well, welcome back to another episode of Blown Budget Garage. My name is Randy, and today we're going to continue working on our 1973 Dodge Dart Swinger. Now, at the end of last week's episode, I said that we were going to start tearing apart the engine, dealing with a Great Dane in our way, and prepare everything to have the engine pulled. But I haven't received my engine stand yet. So what I did was I went out, got some jack stands. So what we're gonna do is push this car forward, get it lifted up, and get our front and rear suspension system completely disconnected and ready to go. So with that being said, I'm gonna put some air in these tires and get back to it. Catch y'all in a second. All right, guys, so I got the car all jacked up. It's not sitting very level because we don't have a lot of level ground here, but as long as nobody calls OSHA, I think we're gonna be fine. So I got this tire up off the ground and it's not wanting to spin. So hopefully it's just some hung up brakes and nothing too crazy, but I'm gonna get this hubcap off and get this tire off, and then we're gonna look at what we got going on. So. All right. Yeah, that's not moving at all. That's my daughter playing with the alarm on the other car, so that's great. Now, in I think the first episode, maybe the second, I said that I was just going to get a lot of new components. And as much as, extra spark plug, as much as I would enjoy having a tubular control arm, thanks Rue, hey, shh, filming. As much as I would like to have a tubular control arm, they're expensive. And since this is in such good shape, I think part of what we're going to do today is, once we get everything off, we're going to clean this up and the other one and hit her with some old Rust-Oleum rust guard protector paintable stuff. So let me go get the other side zipped off and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I got a bunch of PB Blaster sprayed on everything, and hopefully that helps make my job a little bit easier. The best thing about today is that it stormed like crazy the last 2 days, so the ground is soaking wet, and every time I touch it, I get just as wet. So that's lovely. That's what she said. So first I'm going to work on getting the brake hose disconnected. And then of course, let's just disconnect it from up here. Nice. Well, every now and then you get lucky, I suppose. Didn't break yet. Well, I'm gonna cheat since it's broke free. Nope, a little bit too big. Sometimes once you break it free, you can use a metric size, which is just a tad bit bigger. It makes it just so much easier to slide onto these rusty parts that have been sitting longer than I've been alive. So once this is off, I will zip these back bolts holding this caliper on, and with a little bit of luck, nothing will break. Now these brake lines have been sitting a long time, and when I looked in the master cylinder, it was just completely rusted out. So on top of everything else that we have to replace, we get to go ahead and put in all new brake lines, which is just great. Well, breaker bar time. Much easier. You know, it's not that I don't mind turning a wrench, or that I don't want to. It's just that power tools make life so much better. Now that I got a little bit better angle to work on, let's see if I can't get this brake hose off of here. Maybe with a little bit of luck I will. I think that's probably the one thing I didn't get with the old PB. She came right off. Perfect. Get off, get off, get off. All right, well, that's one 47-year-old caliper down. One more to go. Be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and got the other caliper off on the other side. And now we're gonna work on getting this rotor off. I was actually pretty surprised because, ouch, this thing spins really freely, you know? I was expecting it to be much, much worse, but I'm pretty happy with how she feels. Regardless, though, I'm taking everything apart and I'm going to put all fresh parts back in it, so just kind of goes to show you that things just seem to be built better back when these cars were being built. Not that I'm overly critical of anything else, but, you know, if I let my old F-250 sit for more than about 3 weeks, well, first you don't want to start, and then trying to get her to go anywhere is a real pain in the butt. So I can't imagine what it would be like after 47 years. I'm sure there's the right tool to get this off, but I don't have it. Oh. So we're gonna just bust out the old vice grips. Somebody apparently is getting into a honking competition right down the road. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. Super annoying. All right, let's take this little heat shield off real quick, shall we? Where did I? Oh, there it is. You know, one of the best things about only being able to work on your car outside is that you can't ever really get comfortable. And it's super easy to forget where you put everything. Oh, half inch, knew it. I don't know how y'all do things, but this isn't rotted through. I can clean this up and repaint this, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. But since I don't want to lose any of my pieces, I'm going to go ahead and put these little bolts right back into it. If I can find the hole. Now I'm sure there's probably a right way, like in order or whatever, to get all this taken apart. I don't know what that order is, so I'm just going to go ahead and wing it. Working on crap like this is that something that should take 5 seconds can end up taking 5 minutes. Which leads me to my next thing is that for some reason, every time I tell my wife that, you know, something's going to take 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or I'll say, it shouldn't take that long, it always turns into an all-day affair. All right, vice grips. Because this is just getting ridiculous. Should have done that from the beginning. Okay, so it's time to take the old pickle fork and get this to pop off, hopefully. Now, what you should probably use is a nice heavy mallet, which I don't have. So I'm going to take this old framing hammer. And what's really lovely is that this is a rounded end, so hammer and a rounded end are guaranteed to end well every time. Loosen these up, maybe? Probably, huh? Let's give that a try. Then we'll go back to this. But I don't know, guys. Must be doing something wrong here. Let me take the shock off. I guess on the bright side is I haven't broke anything yet, and I haven't thrown a wrench yet, so I don't know how y'all determine success and defeat, but anytime I'm working on a car, if I haven't broken anything and I haven't thrown a wrench, I'm generally doing pretty good. Oh, I will say, I do wish I had some concrete to sit on. Because sitting on the wet ground is just lovely. So, in case y'all are wondering, what is this idiot doing loosening this up? My thinking is, man, that's really tight. My thinking is that maybe it's just so rusted that it's not allowing those two pivot points to, you know, pivot. So my thinking is loosen them up a little bit so that we can take that factor out of the equation. And hope for the best. But with my luck, it won't do anything. Man, that's so tight. Okay. Pickle fork action, take 2. Ow! Oh, right in the knuckle. Oh, that's, ooh, that feels good. That'll really wake you up. She's not doing anything. I'm doing something wrong. That's all there is to it. I'm 100% convinced I'm doing something wrong. Well, now what, guys? I don't know. I guess I'll zip these off. You know, looking back on it, I probably should have did a little researching. Make sure I knew what I needed to do before I started getting on here and filming. Where did I put that wrench? There we go. Don't want to lose it. All right, so what we got here? 15/16. Perfect. Don't have that size. Great. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be a 1-inch head. Nope. Well, you know what they say. When all else fails, use a metric. Actually, I'm pretty sure nobody says that. But if it works, it works. So that's what we're going to do. Well, something tells me as soon as this comes out, that's going to go pew. So that's probably, you know, supposed to happen. See? What I like to do, it's not fall over backwards, is when I don't know what I'm doing, just keep doing stuff until something works. And that's exactly what just happened. I could probably give this a low smack with the hammer. Maybe a little pickle fork action. She just doesn't want to come out. That's not what I wanted to happen. But that's where we're at. Yay. All right, so I've been beating on this for a while and I can't get it to come off, so I'm just going to take the whole upper control arm off and then we'll put her in a vise or something and give her a good persuading, and we'll see if we can't get it to happen that way.